Yes, boys, and welcome back to another Dokkan video. Now, in this video today, my guys, we're going to be reviewing the new Bojack banner that just came out on JP, I'm going to say a few hours ago. And oh damn, it's looking a bit spicy. So let me get straight into this video, but before I do that, I want to hit you with the, if you do like Dokkan content, hit that like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers by Christmas and we're so close, so let's see if we can hit that up and hit that notification bell for some more of these Dokkan goodness videos. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the new Bojack banner, and if any of you guys watched my streams on Twitch, you know I said on the banner I wanted the banner to have Tech Gohan and Int Future Gohan. So I called it. I actually called the banner kind of exactly. I didn't expect Bardock to be here. You know, he's been featured quite a lot recently. So anyways, let's talk about the banner. So first of all, just looking at the banner's looking pretty nutty, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we've got top tier, doesn't count really, top tier, meh. So let me go through every unit and go over it, because usually the way you summon is if there are 3 or more units you want, that's the green light. That's like that's worth your stone. So let me go over the units and let you know how it goes down, because first of all I will start from the top. So the Bojack, not much I can say about this Bojack other than he is ridiculous. He takes the good parts from Strength Cooler and then he throws in his own bit of spice here and there. So like Strength Cooler, he will support for Ki +2 attack and defense 30%, but even better, he will still support the same team even when you're fighting more enemies. So hey, Space Traveling Warriors, I've gone over the category. You get Ki +3, HP attack and defense 170%. That's HP and defense 170% as well. Gonna be really top tier. The team looking quite good. The team's looking really good. Some really good contenders here. And what's even better is, say if you don't have that much Space Traveling Warriors for a whole team, it's all good. You can just dip into the Time Traveler 150% and grab yourself a few supports here and there. You know, maybe my Supreme Kai of Time, Intoa, Golden Cooler. You know, you got options. You have options for this team. So from leader skill alone, he's broken, but then you go into what he can do, and if you transform him, which is just 4 turns, Ki +3 attack and defense 180% like Strength Cooler. And he also launches an additional attack that's a medium chance of becoming a super attack like Strength Cooler. But instead of having the guaranteed crits, he does this increased attack and defense with 3 or 6 orbs, which is like, it's pretty good still. He does some ridiculous damage, ridiculous tanking, just not guaranteed crits. So I don't know, depends which one you like more, but honestly I think this guy's going to be really top tier. This guy's going to be one of the best top tiers. So for that, I would have to take this guy as a yes. That is definitely something you will want to keep in mind when summoning for this banner. Of course, it is his banner, so of course he's going to be the one to go for. Next we have Zangief. Now, talking about this banner, I'm not even going to include this unit in the should you summon, or you know, in my review of the banner, because yes, it's a pretty good unit. You know, if you're running a full Space Traveling Warrior team, you can get stupid attack and defense. You know, launch an additional attack when you have a Bojack on the rotation, so you could have this unit and the Bojack unit. But this is a non-Dokkan Fest exclusive, which means you're probably going to pull this on all other kinds of banners. So don't count this in your wanting to get 3 units, because you know you're going to pull this unit eventually, anytime. By the way, at the end I will talk about the JP/global side as well, because you know, the milestones you should throw in this banner depends on like where you stand at the moment on JP or global. So we'll go into that a bit afterwards as well. But so yeah, alright unit, not the best, but at the same time it's just nothing to consider right now. So I would have to say no for Zangief, just for that aspect. Next, the proclaimed best TUR in the game is on the banner. How could you not want to use your Dragon Stones on this guy? Oh my god. So, he's on this banner and he's not even the main unit. This is what I was waiting for. If you guys know me, you know I am the biggest Gohan fan out there. But I skipped his original banner. The main reason is because I was doing this Team Save Stone thing for the whole of October. But also, I knew when he came out, he was going to have a broken banner the next time he's featured. Because next time this guy's featured, I knew he was not going to be the best. He wasn't going to be the main one, of course. So that means the banner was going to be inherently better. And yeah, this is looking like the best banner for this guy. And it's so amazing that he's featured on this banner because there is two units here that is just broken. I don't really need to talk too much about this guy. Savior, Hybrid Saiyans, category lead, one of the best stackers there is. Transform, takes no damage, just insane unit. You gotta put this guy as a tick. Even if you guys have a copy of this, you're gonna want two dupes. You know, you're gonna want them dupes. So still keep this guy in your mind. Keep that guy in your mind. Next, we have the Into Future Gohan. Now, he's lost a bit of value, I'm not going to lie. He has lost a bit of value. He's still a really solid unit. But the bond of Master and Disciple has not got a massive buff in quite a while. And still still a mid to top tier team, I would say. But he's just not as impactful as the other units. So you think about Strength, Cool, and what all they do when they transform and everything. This guy, he will launch an additional super attack when there is an android category enemy. Now, that sounds really good, but when you realize that half the category, or like majority of the fights aren't androids, you know, it can really become an issue. But he still does some really good stuff, really good damage reduction, and he supports in his base form. If you had the option to transform him like an active skill, like Cooler or the new Bojack for instance, this guy would be top tier, there is no question about it. He would be like in the top tierist. But unfortunately no, for some reason they make some of them have transformation conditions where some of them have active skills. So I just don't understand why Dokkan is doing this. I mean, if only Dokkan would like go back and maybe give this guy an active skill instead of this, or like give Android 13 the same thing, which I will talk about in a second. But that's the only thing that holds it back. But he's still a really solid unit, so for me I would have to take this guy as a yes, because yes, he is a Hybrid Saiyan lead, and also this guy's a Hybrid Saiyan lead, but Bond of Master and Disciple will eventually get some more flavor in it. You know, he's a really solid unit nevertheless, so I will have to put him as a yes on that aspect. So that's that's 3 units already looking pretty fire on this banner. Now, this guy, we're into the NotFire, because this guy is not that good. This guy is actually not that good. Like, if I check what he does, he like stacks up a bit of defense, like depending on how low your HP. Damage received minus 10%, but it stacks up a bit, so he's okay. The only reason why this guy isn't trash is because he links up with this guy. So when this guy hits the sorry about this, when this guy hits Super Saiyan, him and him share near enough all links, so that is the rotation. That is the reason why this guy's there. So I wouldn't take this as a go ahead, but I mean, if you're going for this rotation, then you would tick both of them. Now, Bardock is actually insane. Now, I'm not happy he's on the banner, honestly, but that's only because I have him Rainbow, and I know a lot of people pulled him on like download celebration and everything. That's why I am pretty shocked he is back right now, but nevertheless, he is still a ridiculous unit. I'd rather have him here for people than like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution or something like that, because this guy, look, he supports Revenge and Low Class Warrior, Key plus 4 HP attack, HP 130, attack and defense 170, but Key plus 4 on a 170% leader is really rare. If I can remember correctly, it is, I'm going to miss one, but you have Imagine Power and you have Sibling Bond that have that same access. So for this guy to also be part of that crew, it's pretty insane, honestly, and the teams are not that bad. Like, low class war is mainly free to play focused, you know, with stuff like the Bardock team, so that isn't that good. But Revenge, now Revenge got some really nice units. You know, you got the Tech Broly, you got the Baby, you got the Int. Well, you wouldn't really use Int Cell because you can't get Physical Cell, but you know, you got some really nice options here. So this unit is really crazy because he also has big utility for you guys, so especially if you're struggling in any event, because he stacks defense in base form infinitely. So like, you can just not transform him, stack up defense and be completely fine. He'll tank everything. Or if you're going to batter something, you just transform and you go ham, because this guy goes crazy. Attack, defense, key, crit. For like a few turns, from 5 turns, you get crit, reduced damage received, chance to dodge. And if you're fighting any Frieza ally, Frieza enemy, which at the moment doesn't make much, you know, difference, but you know, if you ever get like a legendary Frieza event, this is definitely gonna come in handy. But until then, we'll leave it like that. But and his link set's okay as well, and he is on the new, where was it, crossover team, so he fits on crossover, so it's always something to look forward to. Next, the last one but not least, Android 13. Now, loads of people I feel sleep on Android 13 because he is ridiculous. Now, he came out just after Cooler, which is the reason why people see him as like meh, but honestly he does a lot of stuff. He supports in his base form, attacking defense 130% is nothing to laugh about, and he just tanks so much. With that defense 130%, like, I don't know what it is about this unit. I think it could be with his stats, but honestly, when he is tanking, he has like stupidly high defense. If you need this guy for SPR, an Android team, anything like that, he carries you so easily. I love running him, especially on, you would never think it, but power absorption on Imagine Boo team, like on a Boo Tanks team. Here he links up really well with Super 17, that can be a rotation, and if you run that rotation, this guy will never transform, which is actually a good thing. When he transforms, he's really weird, because he still has attack and defense 130%, but then you get an additional attack and defense per target Goku category, and the target Goku category is not good. So it's a really good, I mean, yes, you guarantee crit Goku, but it's not all pure and hybrid Saiyans like Cooler, so he's better in his untransformed state, but you need to run not much androids to do that. So carried that a few times, but even when he's still good when he transforms, I guess. Just depends on, you know, where you want to use him, but I would still have to tick that as a yes as well. So if we have a look back again, so yes, no, yes, yes, maybe, yes, yes, like there are so much good units in this banner. I would have to say it's better than the Frieza banner. Yep, better than the Frieza banner. Honestly, this is the best banner Global has to wait for now. I'm not even lying, like, this banner is insane. Save your stones on Global for this banner, god damn. And if you are on Japan, the JP side, don't go too crazy. Don't go too crazy. The banner looks amazing. I say it's one of the best banners in a while, but you have your anniversary coming up on JP's side. So this banner looks nice. You can maybe hit it with a 2-3 multi. That's about it though. Don't go all in, because you're going to be sad when 6th anniversary breaks the game again somehow. And yeah, so that is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of the banner. Are you excited for the Bojack? I'm more excited for the Gohan though. And anyways, that is the end of the video. This is Kizan here. I'm going to bounce out. If you did like this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you next time. In a bit, dudes, and see you next time.